Information soaked inside the mind. Wisdom, experience, we're focused on your grind. Understanding comprehension through the quotes and all lines. And respect that should be given to your folks at all times. Expect to be amazed with what I'm posting online. From the funky instrumentals to my logos and designs. Message on the garment, plus it comes with hard rhymes. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and respect at all times.
This is one of the main reasons why I got out of these organizations. I sure did. I was not even a believer when I pledged Delta. Nobody talked to me and shared the gospel. No one cared about my salvation. Yet if it would have been me that lost my life, these would have been the same people that would have got up at my funeral doing this demonic omega service by ushering my dead soul over to the other side and lying about what a good soror and what a good friend and what a good person that I was, all the while I'm burning in hell. While y'all over here taking pics, over here lying about the state of this person's life and the state of this person's soul. Now you have been warned, okay? You've been warned. It reminds me of Noah, how all these people mocked and they scoffed, and then next thing you know, when the Lord declares judgment and people start losing their children, people start losing their friends, you get on here crying when you're an accomplice to what has happened. Listen, may this type of friendship never find me. The Bible says faithful are the wounds of a friend. Don't you ever, I don't want nobody around me that is lying about the state of my soul and the state of my salvation and telling me I can live how I want to live and telling me I can lead whatever life I want to live and telling me I can do whatever I want, all the while my soul is in jeopardy of hell. This is eternity that we're talking about. The reason why so many people are leaving out of these organizations is because God literally showed us an open vision of what y'all see happening today. People have been crying aloud, I would say, since the early 2010s, getting on YouTube, telling people to denounce. And I was one of the main people talking against these folks. I saw an open vision by God. He saved my life. And I saw an open vision by him that said that people were going to drop dead, bro. Why y'all think people leaving?
I am blessed. 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 Right? So now when I get one negative thought, I replace it with 100 positive thoughts, and I place I am in front of the positive thoughts that I'm thinking. So now I start to shift my vibration and get back in the proper alignment with God, and also the God that's inside of me that was given to me from my Father, which is God. And that God in me, part of it is the neuromelanin in my brain. So now I start activating it, because how you think creates how you feel. So I'm thinking these thoughts, right? Then how you feel becomes an emotion. Our emotions produce chemicals, right? You got dopamines. When you feel depressed, you have anxiety, your body produces testosterone, cortisol, and adrenaline. When you feel happy, your body produces dopamines and endorphins, things that make you feel naturally high, right? So these emotions, you know, become vibrations. Then these vibrations have gravitational pull that attract things to you, also repel things away from you.
Absolutely.
So your protection is really in you, how you think, how you think, how you think.
You ain't really fighting against your husband. You fighting against spiritual wickedness, because the devil don't want unity nowhere in the family. See?
Is divorce biblical?
Not really. Jesus said in the Old Testament, they gave them the laws because the hardness of one's heart. Nah, we really shouldn't. See, you know, but it's forgiven now. Now that's what people made. It's forgiven, but from the beginning, God said He made man and female. And He said, well, why did Moses write a voice? He said, for the hardness of man's heart, I gave you this precept. But in the beginning, I made man and woman, man for woman. So you know. And for this cause, a man would leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife, and they should become one flesh.
That's right.
So for the hardness of heart, you know, and for the hardness of heart, I can't live with her no more. Well, somebody's heart done got hard, you know, and if you can, you know, be reconciled to each other, then be so, you know. But it takes love. It takes love and one coming into the knowledge of Christ and knowing that they fight. That's the main thing, knowing that they fight. Because the devil don't want unity nowhere in the family. See, he don't want no unity. He don't want folks to get along. Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Do you guys remember this guy over here, Dana Stevens, right? He came out last year with a very powerful message. It was so powerful, it rained throughout the ethers of TikTok, okay? And TikTok unfortunately took that video down. Well, he is back to provide us with another powerful message, and I see it be fit to share with the whole community, all right? He is only coming on here to validate what we have been saying. This is prophecy that's coming into fruition. If you guys read the Bible, you'll know what's going on. He is telling y'all that this is the end of America, and this is the rise of Tamerica, okay? But listen to what we have to say, y'all.
This is your brother Dana, and I'm coming to you from that place in one love. To you, my white, evangelical, conservative, Republican, Christian, Trump-loving family members, I have a couple things I need to share with you that will bring you some understanding of what lies ahead. See, you are not, white family, about to enter, as President Trump says, your golden ages. But in fact, you are at the end of the reign or the season of the Gentiles. So you are not about to enter your golden ages. That's over, that's done. But you are now entering the judgment of payback, according to Revelations chapter 18, double giving to you for the evil that you have portrayed upon others. So what am I saying here to you, my white family? Get ready to experience Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 66. It says, you will live in constant suspense, filled with dread both day and night, never sure of your life. See, for 400 years, we have placed our black brothers and sisters under just that. Constant fear of their life because of the injustices and the hatred that comes from you, my white family. So now that your season of the Gentiles is over, your reign is coming to an end, the Bible says you will receive double payment for all the evil that you have given out to our black brothers and sisters. See, that's why in the middle of the night, young ladies were swept away by a flood nobody saw coming. That's why sitting in church and sitting in schools, it is the white man that comes in and takes the lives away from your children. See, you will be repaid for all the evil that you have done. And it's not coming from the black man, it's not coming from the illegal alien, but it's coming from within you and the evil that you have lived out for over 400 years. So get used to this new normal, white family. For the time of the Gentiles is over. And now you are about to experience what it's been like as a black man and a black woman underneath you. Double. May God, the Most High Yah, have mercy on you.
And when I tell you guys what I'm seeing from these comments and from these videos, people are in a state of despair, constant anxiety, constant fear. They are something is happening spiritually, internally within these people, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Currently, there is a spiritual war taking place internally and externally within our planet. People are going through it on a level that we can't even fathom. But all of this is part of the illusion that needs to be broken down for us to realize we didn't need any of this. We could be solely living on the land peacefully and quietly. It's only because certain people can't. That's why we haven't figured that out yet. But with this new energy fluctuation coming in, we're getting to it, y'all. We are powering up. But yes, y'all, do y'all feel that shift? Because I do. And shout out to Dana Stevens for expressing his truth. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Now, when it comes to the SNAP benefits closing, the vast majority of people on the planet don't even realize it's actually a divine eviction notice from dependency, because food stamps was supposed to be used for a transitional energy. It's not supposed to be used as a generational identity. Now, in 1939, the Roosevelt administration is what created the SNAP benefits program through the Democratic Party of what I call the deep state shadow government. So the SNAP benefits program being eradicated is actually a good thing because it was being used as a mechanism to destabilize the unity amongst people. So when the system falls and takes away the crutch, your ass shouldn't be afraid to walk again, because this energy is going to beget more unity. This is where gardens start to grow again. This is where you start to connect with certain people for resources. So this is basically the epitome of the rise of the matriarch. This is the beginning points of it. If you want to be real, the reason why the great majority of people are upset about not getting food stamps is because of Thanksgiving. Fuck Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving was never our holiday. It's basically the colonizer's trophy dinner. So why would you want to celebrate the slaughter and the disconnection of tribes while pretending to be about family at the same time? That don't make sense to me.
So the question is, what do you do for your community? What do you do for the people on your reservation or in your community? Right now, there's a shortage of food. I'm calling all those who can help to please help in any way you can. If you want more information, drop a comment or DM me to ask how you can help. Here's what we're doing.
Yeah. You said 8 miles, right?
All right. Yes, man. It's heavy, okay? All right. Yeah. All right. Yes, man. Y'all welcome. The amount of people who need help is just crazy, man. But the point behind showing you these videos, and I'm gonna show you the line that we have here, is we go beyond our identity, who we are, the blood that flows within our veins. Our ancestors are those who are willing to help. That's who your ancestors have always been. So if you have the ability to volunteer, you may not have any money to donate, you may not have anything but time. It does matter, trust me. It matters if you can just donate your time. Come back to give them some more rides. Okay. Okay. Line. That's in the rain. So how can you help? You may not be able to help us here in Allendale, but you can help in your local area, your local community. You can help and find out who has food pantries or who's doing food giveaways. And ask them how can you volunteer. Ask them how can you donate. Maybe you have some food that you got too much in your fridge or freezer you want to donate to them, but see how you can help, guys. I keep telling you all, we're gonna need each other. There's gonna come a time where we all want to step in. And this ain't even it.
40 million black people in America are the role models for 1.8 billion black people in the world. When we say something's cool, it's cool in Tibet. When we say something's a dud, it's a dud in North Korea. We have mastered culture, community, and cool and creativity, yes or no? So now all we have to do is switch, become bilingual, and master capitalism, commerce, and a new community. Don't go from rocking the mic to owning it. So I want you just to shift your brain. In other words, you are the capital. You already have what you need. When you walk in a room, you are unique. Everybody wants to be you, except they don't want to be black.
The black man in America is the most copied man on this planet, bar none. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. How about that question?